Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I'm trying to give you guys all the big, huge drama that's going on right now on Twitch and the creator sphere, because XQC and a lot of other folks are now calling out these bigger content creators, such as FaZe Clan, YourRage, even people like AsmonGold, Hassan, and all these really, really big creators for view botting. Because if you guys missed the news a few days ago, Twitch has finally decided to address and stop many different people from view botting, like taking down view botting websites and companies. And at the end of the day, a lot of people's fake viewer accounts are not being counted anymore. So we have a lot of stuff, a lot of drama, a lot of clips. Let's go dive into it. Subscribe if you guys are new. Thank you guys all for the brand new subscribers too as well. A lot of people came over here from the Jokra drama. Hopefully I didn't see anything crazy. I like doing this stuff, so I want to do more of it. So if you guys enjoy the videos, I'm a little bit of a smaller creator, but I love to do more. So the really big thing that kind of sparked a lot of this right now is that XQC is calling out like all of FaZe Clan pretty much. All of them, saying Twitch has cracked down on bots in the 2 to 3 days, and view botters and victims of view botting. Basically him saying like some people are view botting themselves, some people might have like a hyper fan, an agency or company view botting them for more money, and there's a chance for that. Saying streamers that are a part of groups and orgs are seemingly being botted much more heavily. OTK as well as FaZe Clan. I don't want to start witch hunts, but the data is interesting. Go and see yourself. And a lot of people's numbers are crazy. Another one, probably one of the biggest ones out here is people calling out LACY. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you guys ever want fun drama in the future, LACY and his brother, bro, they kind of screwed me over. Like, they did some pretty bad stuff. If you guys ever want to see a drama video for that one, subscribe. I got my own personal vendetta. I'm not even joking. So I'm not a big fan of this dude. I'm not a big fan of his brother. But this guy over here is probably, I'm hoping a lot of the stuff he does is like a bit, but he's like the #1 person that everyone is calling out for view botting. And as someone who's been on Twitch, like I'm one of the first ever partners on Twitch. I think it was like number 50 on the whole entire Twitch platform. His numbers do not make sense. Like absolutely do not. And there's a few kind of funny things because on these dates, you know, when there was this quote unquote view botting, like kind of takedown over here. And ever since then, his numbers have been very wonky and very weird. And there's a lot of big instances where some of these people that are being called out, such as YourRage or even NMPLOL, etc., that are taking these quote-unquote indefinite breaks, such as Ray, you know, from Cenat, or even Rakai. So all these people, their viewer count completely dropped very instantly the second that this view botting issue was addressed. Now, some of the view botting things are coming back since then, like they have like a chance to fix the systems, and they've also went publicly saying there are other things out there. And also it's a little bit more different too, because apparently that there is supposed to be like a FaZe Clan data center over here. So let me go and touch on this.
Are you talking about XQC? Hey,
bro, niggas. Hey, bro.
Oh, no, he's retarded.
I'm gonna be live tomorrow. Niggas about to look dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, by the way, Ron. I'm going to expose the power bill that you guys have, because I know you guys have your in-house bots at the FaZe house. I'm not stupid. I know about the server room, by the way. I know about the power bill that you guys have every month. These are ahead of the curve. Guys, Ron and his squad are ahead of the curve. They have in-house shit, in-house server farm at home. Of course, I'm not gonna get affected by the bots going down. They have their own shit. That's crazy.
What time? I want to get involved.
I can't prove it right now. Next week.
Oh, shit.
So basically right now, he is saying that the FaZe Clan has a bunch of fake viewers, like all their viewers are fake, in combination too as well with this recent drop off for all these stuff. So if you let's say you have like multiple types of bots going on in your system. And that's also another big thing too, because people are saying that like this is why they quit Kick. There you go, I can't even talk. XQC says the reason LACY didn't get paid much is because the Kick's anti-bot system caught him view botting. So he wasn't getting paid for the bot views, which also don't forget they quit Kick like right afterwards. They all did like a 1 or 2 day stint. They barely got any money, quote unquote, and this mainly because they have a weird system with their Kick partnership program where it's like kind of based on like chat activity and people talking and real viewers. So this is another reason kind of more supporting the cause that a lot of these FaZe Clan people might be also botting. Another thing too as well is NMPLOL, or as you guys can kind of see some of the overall numbers, a lot like he went on a massive break and also was going public basically saying that there was going to be this big view botting takedown. You know, look at some of the numbers over here when it goes to 16,000, 24,000, 25,000. And then they also had a stream before this big shutdown over here, and their viewership is still pretty good, quote unquote. But don't forget, the more viewers you have that are fake, the more organic viewers you get. And ever since then, this is August 15th, he has not streamed since. Now, other people are also saying things like, say, like Zach Raw, such as like AsmonGold or Hassan, but these numbers have mostly been fine. Even Tectone, etc., XQC, etc., they all seem organic. But another big thing to kind of go note is for someone, say, like LACY's statistics, his numbers in viewership are instantaneous. Like he has like an instantaneous huge jump. Like this is a little bit harder because it's 14 days. You can kind of see the individual trends a little bit more, but like he has an instantaneous bump up. If you look at all these numbers, all these charts, everything, besides when the view butting stuff get a little bit more finicky, and even then, it's still not looking crazy. If you say even look at someone, let's say, I'm trying to think of a good example, even like maybe an XQC, you kind of have these little run-ups a little bit, and it takes some time, and he does have like, what, like 10 million followers, something crazy like that. Yeah, it's 12 million followers. So like people get running in here pretty chill, they're fine. But you can see how there's like spikes and there's curves and it kind of goes ups and downs, and usually like it kind of takes a little bit of time to bump on into the, you know, the demographic, etc. And these are kind of just like crazy spikes to these crazy high levels. It's kind of just a weird vibe. If you've been on Twitch for a while, you probably know what I'm talking about. But this is where people get a little bit mad, because YourRage over here is getting mad about this, bro. Mad about this, because, you know, FaZe Ronaldo's calling out XQC for trying to get, you know, his Rage's numbers involved, and obviously he goes off on XQC trying to be like, yo bro, you kind of suck, dude. Like, you know, even Mizkif too, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, leave me alone, nigga. I had no beef with you. I had no problem with you, but I just don't like the way you operate, gang. Like, I don't know, like you move, like I'm trying to imagine a reality where, let's say it's reverse and SUC dropped to like 8K. Me posting SUC's fucking stats on Twitch like a fucking, are you crazy, nigga? What type of loser ass shit? What the fuck? Like, in what planet am I posting SUC? I'd probably hit him up and be like, yo, X, like, this is where you should get this checked out. And I start talking about it more, and as more progresses, if he looks like guilty and shit, I'm like, yo, X, I ain't gonna lie. You've been buying game. Just tell the niggas that shit. I ain't about to go and try to expose a nigga without even knowing facts first. Now because I know he's gonna get hate. I don't want to send unnecessary hate to a nigga. You feel me? But these niggas don't operate like that. They don't care. We're not humans to these. We're just a talking point. We're a topic for their stream, nigga. No matter if I've been to a nigga house, no matter how much I gas this nigga, how cool, they're not. He was raised on the internet, bro. He was raised with a fucking keyboard in his hand. He doesn't have in-person connection. His first real person human connection was probably Aiden Ross, because Aiden Ross is a good dude and he invites all types of people to be his friend. His first real friend is fucking Aiden, gang. He made his first friend at 27. I'm not even trying to talk shit, but like, Aiden's such a good dude.
It's kind of just a weird vibe, because I don't know if this guy's view about it or not, but everyone's getting a little testy on it. And if there is like some weird FaZe Clan bot service going on, and I'm sure if anyone who can see that from Kick, you know, XQC has a lot of equity, they know the owners, etc. Same with like Ian Ross, all them, Trainwrecks, and Trainwrecks has been a big proponent too as well for all of this, when it comes to all of this drama too as well. Because they're calling step of stuff, saying like, hey, the fact that NMP knew ahead of time when this crackdown was going to go happen should sound all the alarms. Because these things do like get banned and they come back, you know, relatively pretty quick. Or you go to a different region, different VPN, etc. And this is where people out here are talking about this stuff. Because some even said like Trainwrecks, saying the crazy part is like the small, mid-sized creators who get the hardest. These large streamers have driven out hundreds of millions of dollars from multi-billion-dollar companies that have fully paid out of the marketing space. They're basically being like, hey, like, you go and fake another 5,000 viewers, that means that those big companies like Pepsi, whatever, are spending more money on it. But if the returns aren't good long term for the like legitimate creators, smaller creators who get kind of fleshed out, they get screwed over, because these are fake viewers, or even like legitimate streamers, legitimate YouTubers. If they have all these fake viewers, these companies are spending a lot of extra money for no reason. So this has been a huge fight everywhere, because like people even are talking about too for AsmonGold having fake viewers, Tectone having fake viewers, or even things, you know, like say Mizkif, where they apparently had a big intervention where they all had fake viewers.
So, I hope you
Had a
correct
meeting
any
out
of
of
this info. There are parties involved with this that would need to speak first before I would need to correct any misinfo. Part of this is true, part of this is not true.
As regards like the meetings with viewbots calling out Mizkif too. So like apparently everyone on Twitch has been viewbotted, or has been getting viewbotted. Like it seems like every big streamer.
Yeah.
FaZe Clan, YourRage,
so,
sorry, Hassan.
That's where we're at. Do you have
Everyone.
intel? Of course I know all about this. I know everything about this. Absolutely. Yeah, of course. No shit. Of course I knew about it. Yeah, absolutely. Which part is true? Well, the reason why I don't like saying is that I want to see if other people are going to lie. And if they do, I'll let you know which part's true. How about that? And you guys can, use your imagination. How about that?
So you guys can just see like there is like drama, there is side stuff going on everywhere over here, literally everywhere. And like this season also, I think even YourRage and a response, I think was even trying to go call out XQC because he says over here in another tweet saying YourRage exposes a top streamer that's currently being viewed by with 30 to 40,000 viewers, which there's not that many content creators with 30 to 40,000 viewers. This might be a response to XQC.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. I'm speaking of, I can't say names, but there's literally a streamer right now that literally told me, I'm not going to say his name because he can come out and say it when he wants to say it. He's probably going to say it soon. That he's being botted. Yet he didn't get hit. He's a top streamer that has been being botted for months and he's not hit. And I'm getting hated on. That nigga's body probably live right now with fucking 30,000 niggas in there right now. My nigga. You feel me?
This also might be to Kai because a lot of people are calling out Kai Cenat, and he did take a huge massive break in the mix right before the botting stuff got situated. So, and also people in his network like Ray and Rakai, like I said, their viewership has dropped substantially since then. So right now, everyone's trying to go and point the blame on everyone else. This entire website's on fire. No one knows what's going on. And I'm curious what you guys think, because it does seem like there's a lot of funny business going on, and I'm not happy seeing this, especially because I am a Twitch streamer and a YouTuber myself. So I don't like having to deal with all these fakes all around. I don't get that many viewers, but still, it does kind of stink having to see this at the end of the day. So I think a lot of these people are fake. I think a lot of these people are not like legitimate streamers, and I think a lot of them are probably going to have to hopefully face reality sometime soon, and hopefully Twitch can keep on clearing this stuff on up a little bit more. Give me your thoughts and comments on this report, and I appreciate y'all so much for watching. Subscribe if you guys are all new.